Now KARK4 Sports and your Razorback Nation report.
Well, it's supposed to be baseball season outside, but instead the Diamond Hogs played on a snowy spring day. We're going to give you highlights of that game in a sec. But first, the Hog football team took advantage of an indoor facility and held its first scrimmage inside the Walker Pavilion this morning. To the moving pictures we go. Bobby Petrino said he was happy with the, quote, physicalness of his team today. The QB competition was red hot. Ryan Mallett stepping up to the challenge, and Jarius Wright picking up what Mallett's throwing down. One of 2 TD passes for the Mallett man, but number 15 was also picked off this afternoon. Wendell Davis snatches that rocket from the sky. The other QB in the mix, Tyler Wilson, may have had his best day of the spring so far. Here he connects with Reggie Fish on the crossing route. That drive would eventually lead to Broderick Green pushing his way across the goal line. Green looks good and rushed for 59 yards today. DJ Williams also looks good. Watch it take 3 defenders and his helmet popping off to get number 45 down. And then you're going to see a little more from the running backs. Dennis Johnson this time is going to break off a nice 20-yard run to the left-hand side. That's going to find his way into the end zone. Here are the numbers from Saturday. Mallett threw for 164 yards and those 2 TDs, both to Jarius Wright, by the way. Broderick Green and DeAnthony Curtis both rushed for over 50 yards and scored a touchdown. And cornerback Ramon Broadway led the defense with 7 tackles. Players, what are your thoughts?
We progressed a lot. Offensively and defensively, we're coming out and just working hard, and it's going to pay off in the future.
It's a new start. We're getting off to a good start. We're going to hit, and we're going to be physical. That's what Coach Petrino wants us to be, and that's what we're going to be. So, it's going to be a good thing.
The scrimmages are a lot of fun. It's not just a normal practice where everything's set up. We dial plays up off coach's head, and that's what we run. And the defense is coming full speed and it's full tackle, full contact, and that's how you get better.
Football practice resumes on Tuesday at 4 o'clock. The Arkansas baseball team has shown a commitment to putting everything on the line for conference games this season, and in turn, they remain unbeaten in SEC play. Today, the Hogs continuing that mission, finishing last night's game against Mississippi State. Different day, same results. Up 10-3, Scott Lyons drives in 2 with a single to center. That's in the 5th inning, and the Hogs have the early big lead. Next batter, Ben Chepikoff, smacks the single through the right side. And we're looking at a 13-3 Arkansas lead at that point. After a Travis Sample RBI single, Andy Wilkins does his part, a 2-run double. How about 6 runs in the 5th inning alone? Despite the weather, Arkansas wins 20-9.
The field was getting really slick, and it's cold, and they're having a little trouble gripping the ball. And with the weather forecast being so nice, it's probably the right decision.
We've had, some bad weather this season, but there's nothing you can do about it. Our attitude is just to go out there and worry about us and let the other team and our opponents think about the bad conditions you have to play in.
You'd think winning a Cy Young Award would be sufficient to renegotiate a contract, but apparently former Hog Cliff Lee won't have that respect paid to him. The Cleveland Indians have decided to not lock up the Benton County native to a long-term deal. Lee's contract is up after next year, but Indians GM Mark Shapiro said today that they will not renegotiate a new deal because of the economic situation and because, quote, it's bad business to negotiate with a guy coming off a career year. And finally tonight, another former Hog in action today. Former Arkansas QB/wideout Robert Johnson now plays for the Arkansas Twisters, and Johnson made quite an impression. He caught his first career pro touchdown today in this game this evening. So congratulations to him. Lots going on, Courtney. We're going to try and keep it all wrapped up for you here. Be sure to check the pig trail out tomorrow night at 10:30.
Yeah, sounds good.